welcome to the channel. My pack cracking family, Clever Magic Trevor here on the Clever Magic Community YouTube channel, and we're done with week one of Season 1 Master League and Season 4 Regular League. I had to really think about that because rather than just green and blue bracket, we have two different leagues right now, and I actually have something kind of special for the end. But in the meantime, I'd like to kind of go over what happened. I mean, this is our Fireside video, so we can talk about whatever you want. Go ahead and bring up any comments. Oh yeah, this isn't live, so actually we'll just talk about what I want to talk about. Let's get into the regular league because they were live. But they didn't get their totals right away, so they got their totals at the end. That's the one thing about doing the live thing is I don't know how quickly we'll be able to do battles like that. That was super fun. I really enjoyed the live thing. Josh and I had a blast, and I think you know, if we planned it ahead of time, you know, maybe get a few more viewers involved. I don't know, but that was a lot of fun. The interaction, just being able to pull live. I enjoyed myself. With all that being said, well, you know, I think the highest amount was what, $17, and that was with Jay. So Jay, I think he was the first contestant to play actually, and he actually battled, I think, Alex W, right? And Alex ended up losing, but he ended up losing with actually a pretty good value. So anytime you can get close to $10 and win or lose, that's pretty decent. So as you can see, the overall box value is $87.26, and I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. And, you know, we haven't even opened the box topper. So as you guys can see, the value was actually there in the box. We actually got some pretty good pulls. It was a $90 box almost, and we hadn't even opened the box topper, which is gonna get opened at the end. And if you're curious, oh, who gets it, go look at the Facebook post, or, you know, shoot me a DM, and I'll be happy to answer it. We had two Bastions pulled, right? Harry F pulled the first one, and I couldn't remember that when I was actually doing live, and then I remembered it, and then he was like, me, and I was like, yeah, that's right, it was you. And Team Rebecca pulled it off in Last Pack Magic, I believe, with that Bastion right at the end. So Team Rebecca, she did really well. Josh, he just thought that he got pounded so many times in the league that he'd give his spot up to his loving wife, which it was probably a good idea, because she did awesome, and she actually you faced Derek, right? So poor Derek, he kind of got beat up in both leagues, although he got double my total for the Masters, so it is what it is. A few things of note: John R came back strong. You know, he won a couple of seasons ago, did pretty darn good last season. Justin B, he's in the Masters League. But we had some pretty good values overall. Emma did really good. You know, there was I think only one close battle, and I think Nick ended up losing to Redbeard. Was that it? And we weren't even sure when we were doing that live. We were just like, who do we give the nod to? And I was like, I think we give it to Redbeard. I'm not sure. So you know, that was I think the closest battle out of the bunch. I'd have to take a look again. There was a few people that got pounded, but you know what? It's week one, and we keep learning this, that it doesn't matter what happens week one. It's what happens throughout the season. And even if you lose, sometimes, you know, you could be a Jeffrey C like last season, where he was getting walloped left and right, but he pulled a Force of Negation, you know, in the bonus round, and he got some pretty good cards because he lost every single battle during the bonus round. When he opened those cards, his value was actually pretty darn good by the end of the season. So in fact, I can look that up. His yeah, he pulled $85 in the bonus round, $129 total. So listen, he went from zero to hero, and that's what we see sometimes. That's literally what we see sometimes. So hang tight, everybody. It's not over. It's week one. If you got pounded the first week, you know, unless you enjoy the pounding, don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. It's a 6-week series plus the 7th week, which is a bonus. Everybody, for the most part, comes out ahead. There's been a few people that haven't. Me being one of them. I got smashed last season, and I had no recuperating from that. I had the worst value at the end of the season. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm glad it happened to me, not you. But as far as the regular season goes, Dave's opening it next week, right? And we're going for Guilds of Ravnica. Yes, Shocklands. Because we love our shocks. I love Ravnica. I personally love it. And I know Dave likes it too. And so, and there's some great cards in there. So we'll see what happens with that. That's what you guys are looking forward to. Let's get into the Masters League. This is a new thing for us. We haven't done the Masters League before. This is just starting up. So we're kind of seeing how it goes. We started off with Masters 25, which actually has, I think, the lowest EV. We were hoping for a Jace. We're chasing a Jace. We did not get a Jace. For all you that did not get to watch the video or have not watched it yet. Masters 25, I think I bought it. I think I bought the box maybe a year ago, and I think I maybe paid like $190 for it or $195 or something. Prices aren't that much higher right now. I think for Masters 25, they might be $225 or something. We ended up with $238.45. I'd say that's a pretty good overall value considering the price of the box. And so we got some decent hit. We got with the Imperial Recruiter, or we got a few other pretty good hits. And what we have is the Utopia Sprawl. I don't know why I never remember what we had as the bonus round. Utopia Sprawl. We ended up pulling 2 of those, I believe, right? 2 of those, right? So one of the points is off. Let's see here. Let's see. Justin B pulled one. I did not get Justin B's down. Let's change that real quick here. You see it. I don't have to change. I don't change it on your screen. You have the right totals. My screen, it's different. So Justin B pulled one and talk about coming back from. He had a first couple seasons that were insane, and then last season was not bad. It wasn't bad at all. It just wasn't as good as the first 2 seasons. So, but he's starting out strong. I mean, $22.65. You can't really. When you're talking about Masters 25, and we're just going up from here. I mean, we're talking Masters 25. Dave's opening iconic Masters. You can get some really good boxes on iconic Masters. And then Masters 2017, week 3 for me. And I think that's the week that Dave and I battle each other. That's going to be a heck of a box. And then we still got Ultimate Masters, Eternal Masters, which I get to open week 5, and then Double Masters. Are you freaking kidding me? Double Masters. And then for the bonus round, we got the Commander Legends. We got some heavy hitters in here. And so for all you like Dave, who pulled 466, and CMT, who pulled 641, let's not worry about that stuff. There's plenty of good sets to be opened and had in this league. Few things of note. Derek W., I'm sorry, man. You had a bad first week in both leagues. I have a feeling it's going to turn around. You always stay positive. You're always a positive dude. I always like talking with you. And so hang tight, buddy. Hang tight, okay? Because the other person that's in both leagues is Chewy, and he didn't do so hot either. You guys probably, Derek W. and Chewy probably averaged about the same, because 211 and 1245, but 1093 and 3 something. Where are you, Chewy? 377. You guys are probably almost exactly the same in total between the 2 leagues, which is a stomping for both of you, and I apologize. But you both seem to be a little streaky anyways. I've seen you in a lot of pack cracking on our channel and Cracking Packs MTG, and it's the luck of the draw. It's whether you hit them or not. I'd say the big winner out of both leagues is obviously Anthony T, who Anthony T, I think last season was struggling for quite a bit, right? And then it was like week 5 or week 6 or something. You finally got a heavy hitter, like a $50, let's check it out, a $50 week or something. Anthony T, It was week 5. You had a $50 week, and then you ended with almost a $20 week, week 6. So, and you were getting stomped up until that point. So that stuff can kind of turn around. But like I said, sometimes it's better to be at the bottom with the least amount of points, because then you can get the box topper. And if the box topper happens to be $70 card, then that's going to change it. Or if you end up like losing all of them, like Jeffrey C, and then getting a whole bunch of Modern Horizons, and then every single pack of Modern Horizons is a $10 card plus. It turns around rather quickly. So everybody just needs to hang tight as far as that goes. Robert H, he took it to me, and we battled before on the booster endeavors, the clever booster endeavors, and I think I stomped him on that, and so he got his revenge against me. Congratulations. I'm not mad. It is what it is. And then we didn't have a 12th contestant. So on the live stream, as you guys saw when we were talking about the regular stuff, we added the CMC family. And so I think I'm going to do those a delayed week on Fireside. But those are going to be some of our giveaways. If we get good cards on those, I'm going to include those in some of the giveaways. It's just fun, unless it's a card that I really need for a deck, which I'm not building a whole lot of decks right now. Drafting's kind of my thing, and we're actually getting ready to move in the next couple months, and so we'll see how all that goes. But with that being said, things might just things will be adjusting as we go. Man, what great first week. I wish we could have done both of them live, but the totals thing was kind of difficult. If you guys have a way of figuring out the totals quickly, let me know. I think I can look them up rather quickly, but we fly through these things, and I have a hard time because Josh was looking them up, and I can just talk, and I'm cruising through them, and I don't even open packs that fast. Just imagine somebody that actually opens packs fast, quickly. It would be almost impossible, So we'll figure out if we can do that. I would like to do another live one. That was just so much fun. I had so much fun with that. So all that being said, it's early in the league. A lot of 1-pointers. There should be 6 1-pointers in each league, because the people that pulled the chase cards happen to win. Every single person that pulled a chase card actually won. So in prior seasons, it seems to be every week somebody that loses still gets a chase card. It wasn't that case this week. So everybody that got a chase card actually ended up winning their battles. So man, hang in there, everybody, and thank you so much, because this was a blast, and I think I got to do a Masters League again. We'll see what happens with this, but the Masters League, the regular league is fantastic. It's so much fun, and by the end you get your values. The problem is when you're going week by week, you guys probably have the same mentality as me, and you see, I only got $2.11, and breakdown of week. There's 7 weeks, with the bonus, 7 weeks, and I paid $70, $5 for shipping. That's $10 a week. The value's just not there as far as that goes. If you pulled $2.11, of course, if you went to Walmart and you paid $12 for 3 packs, and you pulled nothing. It's a similar type of situation, or $2.11. So it's a gamble either way. No matter where you're spending your money, it's always a gamble. But I will say, in the seasons and in the leagues, it tends to pan out. Like even the bottom feeders, which I tend to always be a bottom feeder, seem to do pretty well at the end, with the exception of last season. I think I was the only one that really got pounded last season, which it is what it is. I'm hoping that I don't pull so well for myself. I'm hoping Dave B pulls well for me, and happens to be week 3 that where we open up Masters. Oh wait, that's 2015. I don't know. I got my Masters 2017 somewhere. But it seems to be that Dave pulls better cards for me, and he and I battle week 3, and so I have a feeling he's just gonna go straight for my throat or something. I don't even know. So a few people that just that did pretty darn good that I didn't even mention. William B. I mean, he did pretty darn good. Anthony A. Pulled out a win, and but the value wasn't that great. So sometimes the value's not that great, but you get the win. It We'll see later on whether, you know, getting the points with the Commander Legends being the bonus round is worth is worth the decline in the value. So we'll see. I mean, that's all kind of yet to be seen. It seems like everybody becomes a winner at the end. So man, with all that being said, that's only just week 1. I just kept rambling on about that. I didn't realize I was 15 minutes in and still just talking. So let's get into the giveaway. And there is a few people. I have a few cards that have not been sent out. Okay, just a few, and it's probably from people that haven't gotten me their addresses. And there's even a few people that I don't have their addresses for from the league. I have 2 people. Jens S, you need to get with me again because I lost the list. It was on my other email account and your address. And so I need the list of what exactly you wanted. I think I pulled everything out that was of value. Or did I send Jens S? No, yeah, it was Jens S. I think I pulled everything out that was of value, but there might have been a few other things that you wanted. So let me know. I haven't sent your cards out yet. You need to send an email to the professional Trevor. I have noticed that Dave and Josh are actually copying the old description, and in that old description, it does have Trevor Snyder at Windermere. It's not Trevor Snyder at Windermere. I don't have that email anymore. I will not get your email. You need to send it to professionaltrevor@outlook.com. Or DM me on Facebook, okay? On Facebook. I am on Twitter, and you're more than welcome to DM me, but it's like every other day that I'm actually checking that thing. I just don't have the time for social media right now. And I chose Facebook over that because I do a lot more business stuff with my Facebook, especially with my partner that I kind of picked up recently. All that being said, let's get into the giveaway.
All right, here we go. Here we goes. Why are we missing so much? Am I giving away too many cards? Are we giving away too many cards? I don't think so. Okay, this first video is one of the league ones. That's right. That is what it is. Okay, so let's start out with giving away some cards. We're gonna draw 3 of them for Underworld Games. Okay, you guys need to go check out Redbeard. I just joined his Facebook group. I'm surprised I hadn't been on it before because I have been following him a little bit on some of the other Facebook pages. So I know I've watched a number of his videos and whatnot, but you guys can go join Underworld Games, and we're going to send him this, and maybe he'll give these away, or maybe he'll keep them. Plague Engineer. We're going Modern Horizon. Modern Horizon right now. Verizal, which is actually a pretty dang good card and does not get its just due. Everybody likes counters, right? And a foil Zerda. Not a bad companion. Not a bad companion. That's for Underworld Games. Okay, congratulations. Let's get into the next winner. And you can only win once today. That's all, folks. Andrea has not won in a while. He comments every single time. I just really appreciate him. I just drew 3 in 1, and I thought they were 1 card. I'm going to put these away, even though that one I could tell was a some sort of double Zendikar Rising. Once Upon a Time. This was a fantastic card. Once Upon a Time. And it is still a great card. Phoenix of Ash. Remember when Once Upon a Time was trending $20, $25 before they banned it in a bunch of the formats? Phoenix of Ash is actually a great card too. And Nylia's Intervention, which is a super cool picture. Super cool. Okay, let's get into the next one here. It's the other video. Whichever order that is, We're just going to pick out some cards. It's like giving away some stuff to Colton Daly. Congratulations. Ah, yes. It did seem to die off a little bit. I don't know what the deal is with that, Colton. It's still a fantastic set. You just wait. A Dryad Arbor from Remastered. Not too shabby. A Biovisionary. Look at that. Was it Gate Crash? That's the symbols I always forget. Oh, man. Path to Exile. Super useful card. Super useful. So congratulations, Colton. Those are your 3 cards. On to the next. Minion. You just keep winning, Minion. And everybody, if you win, shoot me your address. No matter what, okay? No matter what. Just shoot me your address. If you haven't gotten cards and you know you've won, shoot me an address. If you think I have your address, but you're not positive, shoot me your address. ProfessionalTrevor@outlook.com. Okay, I need to get some of these other cards that I can't find the emails for you guys for. They must be on Trevor Snyder at Windermere. I don't have the email anymore. Professional Trevor. Minion 0470. Ooh, Everquill Phoenix. Okay, that's another Phoenix. That's 2 Phoenixes we've pulled. Phoenixes. I don't know. Sounds about right. Karvek. You can keep him alive. He's friggin' nasty. And Boom or Bust from Remastered, which is actually a pretty good split card right there. It's pretty darn good. And it's not. I'm not saying that because I play red. I'm partially saying it because I play red, but because it's a great card. Okay? So congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations to the winners. There wasn't enough, but there's always enough. You know, sometimes I always feel like, man, I should give away a lot more. But you know what? I only have so much money. And I do want multiple people to win the best they can. So hopefully we'll get into some of those. There's a few $20 cards in there. I think that's probably one of the more expensive ones. There's a bunch of Planeswalkers. There's I think 2 Ugins. There's some other ones. I think there's one Sorin from Core 2020, which is probably a $12 or $13 card. But there's a few mythics in there, so we just haven't been hitting them. Maybe I'll shuffle them up again. Maybe they're stuck up against the back. I tend not to pull from the back or the front, so maybe I need to shuffle a bit more. But congratulations. There were some decent cards. Once Upon a Time was always a good card, especially if you get that in your opening hand and you can play it right away, and then say you've had to take a mulligan or 2 the first time anyways, at least you're getting a free card to play that you can possibly look at the top 5. Maybe you're going to be land screwed or something, mana screwed. You can grab a land or, a 1-drop creature or something like that that's, super, super easy and that would really help you out. So that card right there, I could see why it got banned. It really helps you get going at the beginning, especially taking care of any times that you might have actually gotten screwed on the shuffle. So, with all that being said, we're going into week 2. Dave's going to put out these videos. I'm super excited. I hope Dave pulls even better than I did. Iconic Masters, and that set is super iconic for me. I do love that set. Although a lot of those cards, a lot of them in general, and a lot of the master sets have been reprinted. But they're such great staples and great cards. So stay tuned for that. I'm assuming he's doing them Thursday and Friday, same as what I did. And then we'll get into the following weeks, which happens to be Masters 2017, and then Theros Beyond Death, which Theros Beyond Death is kind of one of those sets. It is hit or miss. But I love that set. I love it. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was just kind of getting lost in between Ikoria and what was the Throne of Eldraine was before it. And Throne of Eldraine was just such a great set. I'm actually sad for the rotation that's coming up in the next few months. I don't know, end of July or something. I don't know when the rotation happens. It surprises me every single time. I'm like, rotation here already? Why? Because I love some of those sets, and then you have to always give up your sets, and I was sad last rotation, giving up the Ravnicas, and Core 2020, I was not happy to give that one up. But it seems like every year we go through that, and that's the thing about Standard is people always say that Modern's more expensive because you get these modern decks that are $500-600. Standard sets rotate out. So unless you're going to use those cards for a different format, commander, whatever, standard decks are typically more expensive. Yes, they're 120 bucks, maybe 150, 200. The most I've ever seen like standard decks is like 300 bucks or something, and that's when you have multiples of a lot of mythics. But you don't need that for standard, and so they rotate out. They rotate out. So that's the thing about it. And I hope you're playing other formats so you can put those cards into play. Other than that, I guess I just can stop talking at any time. You know who I am, CMT. I like to ramble. I got a problem. I got a problem. You guys know what to do. Make sure you're subscribed. Like the video. Comment something so that just in case it's a giveaway video. And make sure you're paying it forward to somebody. But most importantly, we'll catch you on the next video.